Hi, I'm Steve Holcombe, 2016 E3 World Enduro Champion. What you have to know that is, in order to be a good bike rider, there's a lot of hard work you must do off the bike. Today I'm going to show you what I do when I'm not on my beta to go faster when I'm on my beta. Let's go. So nutrition is a really big part of training and performance on the bike. So usually I start the day when I'm at home training with eggs or a form of porridge, be it oat porridge or rice flake porridge, and then that usually gets me started for the day and keeps me going until lunchtime. It's important after a workout to take in a good bunch of foods and help your body recover from your exercises. I generally take a smoothie. My lunch is generally based around salads and rice salads, usually with some protein in, such as fish or chicken, and just good clean food which helps me perform during my training and during riding the bike. Usually in the evening, depending on what I've done during the day or even what I'm going to do the next day, you have to pay really close attention to what you're eating and eat accordingly to your program. You know, you can't eat unhealthy foods if you need to go and race the next day. So it's really important to focus on your nutrition and really plan for the days ahead. Foods for me during a race weekend, generally I try to keep away from sugar, any unnatural sugars, to help keep my body at a constant level rather than spiking because of sugar from food or drinks. But generally after a race, especially if I've had a good weekend, I generally take off the reins and allow myself to eat what I want in the past few days after the race. After that, it's back to normal and back focusing on the next race. Cycling plays a huge part of my life, not only in training, but it's something that I've done since I was a child, even before riding a motorbike. So it's important to me to keep this into my routine. It's the closest training to enduro, especially mountain biking, than you can get without riding a motorbike. So it's really important for me to keep cycling and keep up the cardio and everything within the body. And again, I find it as a really good relaxation, and you're at one with yourself and it's you against a mountain or a forest, you know, and I find that really, really pleasing when you do a really hard workout, you know, and you feel really good after it. During mid-season, my plan usually is at least one day recovering, like in the pool or cycling, and then 2 to 3 days in the gym, depending on how many times I ride my motorbike a week, and that generally ranges from 3 to 4 times, depending on coming races and my plan for that week or the next 2 weeks. There's 3 main parts to a season. We have pre-season, mid-season and end of season. Pre-season is generally a lot more time on the motorbike. Generally coming off of the year before, we need to get ourselves back in shape on the bike, and we generally do a lot more riding than physically training. As soon as the races start, then it's focusing on trying to maintain fitness instead of trying to build fitness. We have a lot of races that are back to back and very close together, so it's hard not to let your body run down and get ill. So you always need to keep on top of your fitness, and that carries you through the season. End of season, we still need to keep in a good shape because we have a lot of bike testing to do for the following year. Generally, we like to do that before I have a break, which is usually November to December, and I like to go somewhere warm and to cycle. The last 2 seasons I've been in New Zealand. I find it's a fantastic country and it's a nice getaway whilst you're still training. I've just shown you guys the training I do on a bike. Next time I'm going to show you what I do on the bike. Cheers.